what I'm going to show you again is how you can strip the hybrid fiber. I usually use two methods to strip it, right? One of them is I just cut a copper, show you. So strip it down. And then what you should use is a pair of pliers, usually the big ones, and try to flatten the cable. And this line here, which remained wide after you strip the copper, yeah, should be on the sides when you flatten the cable. I'll show you just in a bit. So before I start doing that, I'm going to show you. I just measure it till here, and then from here I leave around 1.5 meters or 2 meters, yeah, of fiber. So I flatten the cable, yeah. So the cable, after you flatten it, it should look like this, yeah. Right, and to work much easy, see this one now is curved, so I just make it straight, so it's much easier to work with, and when I break the fiber, the insulation doesn't break the fiber, so I can get it out much easily. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you, if I can, with pliers, with the cutters, sorry, the cutters. I just cut the fiber where it is flat. See? So here I just got the tension wires on one side. Yep. And then I'll do the same on the other side. Yep. See the fiber? I've cut the fiber on both sides. Now what I do, I'm just going to cut this part here in the front and in the back. Just the insulation, black insulation, so I can get the fiber out much easily. You need to be very careful. You need to have like really sharp cutters So don't struggle with it when try to get it out and cut the tension wires. And now fiber's just gonna break easily. I just bend it on all sides. See how it breaks? You can even see the Kevlar rope there. And now, see, after it broke, I just pull it. There's your fiber, comes out. See? Oh. And that's your fiber, and it's out. Right, the other way of doing it, getting fiber out middle, so stripping it down. Excuse my English if I don't use the right terms, I'm not a native speaker, but let's say this is the end of the fiber with your copper next to it. I measure it, then I strip the copper down. So this is your fiber, you can see the copper is stripped down. What I do, I leave the fiber like this and I try to cut it right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, just the top of my nail there, and to the other side, and I leave the tension wires here, 1, 2, so I cut it straight in the middle. I'll show you, and it cuts really easy, and it's just much easier to strip. When you got it in the middle, the insulation just breaks really easy. You can feel it in your hand. You don't struggle to cut it. And after that, you just pull it apart. Yeah, it's much harder to pull it also with the Kevlar and everything apart, straight down, and you might break the fiber in the middle. So what I do, I just cut the ends, yeah, then I get the white insulation out. gonna show just a moment, please. See, so you got the insulation out, and now this one just peels apart all the way down. See, and then I cut one side, and then I get the other side out. And then I pull it step by step down. Make sure I don't bend it too much. And because the wire is gonna be tightened here with the screws, it's easier to keep it straight and get your fiber out. I'm just gonna put my foot here onto it so I can keep it straight. I'm gonna show you. Nice and easy. You don't have to bend it. You don't bend it too much down. You just pull it on the side, step by step, and it comes out and it doesn't break. And then I just cut the other side. And this is your fiber. After that, I just use a stripper to get the white insulation off and to get it step by step. I never try to get the white insulation off straight from here. I just do it step by step. I cut one part here, then down a little bit, because see, it's curved, so it doesn't get out really easy. So in order not to break the fiber, I just do it step by step. You don't need to rush when you work with the fiber, because you don't want to get a hole in your cable from the pole to the house, or a UG one. And that's it. Once everything is done and you've done it properly, it should look like this. Obviously here more fiber, this is just an example, but when I cut the easy bend, I don't cut it here in the middle like they teach you in the training. I cut it around here, so I leave it a little bit longer, because in case the first cut is not right, then I can cut it again. And if the second cut is not right, or the splice is not good, I can then go whole coil back. If you cut it here like they teach you and the first cut is not right, then it's going to be too short, so you have to go back one coil and redo it again, and every time you splice like 3 or 4 times, no more easy bend. Then you have to put a whole new easy bend here. But if you cut it longer till about here, you have enough to cut once and twice, and only then you need to go back one coil. And that's it. I'm going to show you also for the splicing just in a few minutes. I'm going to get the splicer and I'm going to show you how you can get a really clean cut and a really good splice.